What's up, guys? So we are actually right now just starting our European vacation. So we are in Poland. We're in Krakow right now. We're just kind of walking around trying to get the lay of the land. So far, it's so cool.
We're pretty exhausted from the time difference.
It's like an 8-hour flight. It was a long time.
Yeah, and we're about 8 hours below us.
Yep, no, 8 hours ahead of home.
Yeah, so it's about 4 a.m. our time.
Yeah, it's 4:54 in the morning back in Colorado.
So we're pretty tired, but we are doing good so far. Tomorrow we're going to go to Auschwitz, I think. We're going to book a tour pretty soon. But right now we are in the Jewish quarters, and I don't really know what else we're going to do today. We're kind of just going to explore the city, I think. There's some buggy tours that you can do where they take you around.
There's a buggy right there.
Oh, yeah, that's what it looks like.
That was perfect timing.
Yeah, so we might do one of those because they I think they give you the history of everything while they drive you around, and then you don't have to walk super far, so that's kind of nice. We just finished our tour on the buggy thingy. It was actually really interesting. I'm really glad we did that. She took us all around we went around the Jewish quarters.
And also the Jewish ghetto. Yeah,
the Jewish ghetto. So she showed us all the history, all the different buildings. I love tours like that because you walk by all the stuff that you never would know was interesting or historical, and then they point out, like we saw, the chair thing. You want to explain the chair thing?
So essentially it's the square in the ghetto, and right now they made like a memorial for it, and they did a bunch of different chairs. And what the chairs represent is that's where the Nazis would take the Jews and they would throw stuff out of all of their apartments and buildings and that kind of stuff and destroy everything. So it's a memorial for the victims that all happened to. So it was very interesting. It was a little somber, but it was so interesting to learn about and see. We're going to go find a little wine shop now that one of our friends who lives in Poland told us to visit. So
let's go. All right, well, the wine bar was a bust. It wasn't actually a wine bar. It was a wine shop. Wine store, yes. So we instead are going to go tour a castle. We don't know anything about this castle, actually.
I didn't even know what it was.
Yeah, we just heard that it was really interesting to see. So we're going to do that. Just took an Uber here, and it's our first Uber in Poland, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, guy was grumpy.
Guy was a little grumpy, which is okay. But I think just in big cities in general, people are just more aggressive drivers than in Colorado that we're used to. So it's always interesting witnessing that. It's a little bit scary sometimes.
There's a lawnmower here that's all electric and just drives around like a Roomba. Look at this thing.
Right now, and this is something we heard we should try. In English, it's a cherry sour shot, I think. We'll put what it's actually called right down here. I just can't pronounce it. I don't want to mess it up. But we heard this is what you have to try when you're in Poland. It's a cherry liqueur, I believe. So I'm going to try it. The glass is cold. It's like served very chilled. So I'm curious what it's going to taste like. Oh my gosh. It tastes exactly like cherry cough syrup. Like, exactly. I don't know what I think about it. It's very interesting.
I want it that way.
We're walking in the town square. Is that what this is? Town square?
Yeah, look how pretty it is.
Krakow. It's really pretty, but it's just so funny being in Europe because they always play American music. So like right now, they're playing Backstreet Boys at this cute little cafe that you never would expect, but it's really funny. All right, we are back to our Airbnb. We ate dinner.
We're very tired.
Very tired, yeah. We went to a vodka bar, which is really cool. We heard that we should do that, so we got like a vodka flight. They were really good. They were all like unique flavors. So we had one that was...
One of them was black pepper, and it was terrible.
Yeah, that one was not very good. We also had ginger, and that also wasn't very good. And then we went to a pub and watched live music. It was really
awesome.
good. It was probably like the best live music we've ever seen.
It was great.
The girl was so talented. Yeah, it was really good. And they were all it was all American music like usual, which is funny.
Which is nice. Yeah, every time we're in Europe, American music is always playing. Mm-hmm. Like our Uber earlier was playing like American country music, which was just so strange.
That was so funny, yeah.
So far, we've also really loved Krakow. Like we had very little expectations for it at all, just because you don't know much about it. But actually, like it's really interesting, and everyone has been very friendly. Like it's been so fun, and like all the little shops that we've been at are really cute, and lots of good places to eat so far. So we really liked it.
Tomorrow we're going to Auschwitz.
Oof.
Yeah, it's gonna be heavy. This actually, Auschwitz is one of the reasons why we came here.
Totally.
Because it's been kind of on our bucket list to go.
I wanted to go for so long.
Yeah, so I think it's gonna be really interesting. It's gonna be a heavy day. We've been to one other concentration camp in Prague. Yeah.
Or in the Czech Republic.
It was small. It was pretty small though, which is still very impactful. But I think this is going to be pretty intense. So we'll see. It's about an hour and a half bus ride from here, I think. Yeah, we probably won't film too much just because it doesn't seem very.
Just doesn't seem very respectful.
Yeah, respectful.
Yeah.
But we'll try to film a little bit in the morning and then see what the day takes us. All right, well, we did not film much in Auschwitz yesterday. We are actually headed to the airport now. So, did you have any thoughts on Auschwitz you wanted to share?
Auschwitz was awesome. As weird as that sounds, I was so fascinated and it was just so interesting. If anybody gets a chance to go, I think you should.
Absolutely.
It's not like, it's very like harrowing and just, it's very interesting. I wouldn't say it was like cool or anything, but it was incredible. Very important to see, I think.
Yeah, I definitely agree. It felt really heavy yesterday. That's why we didn't film much more. We didn't do much afterwards. It took a long time too. It was like a 6-hour excursion.
It was like very emotionally draining too.
Yeah, it really was. And it was like an hour bus ride from Krakow or something.
I got really car sick.
Yeah, I also got really car sick. But we are actually headed to the airport now. So
it's our last afternoon in Poland.
Yeah, so we had a ton of fun. We're heading to Budapest now, which we're excited about.
Turns out everything's really cheap there.
Yeah, which is how we found it. We looked up most affordable places to travel in Europe, and we found Krakow and Budapest. So here we are.
People have all the sheets from our Airbnb.
Oh, that's funny.
We're eating at a place just right outside our Airbnb, and we're watching them take all the sheets and stuff out. It's hilarious.
That's really fun.
It's kind of confusing.
But we will probably end the vlog, this Krakow vlog here. So we're gonna head to Budapest now. So thanks for watching, and tune in next week for Budapest.
See you later.